Starting tomorrow, there will be a gift every day for 7 days. The last 7 days of the Metropolitan era keep coming back to discover them all. Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. So let's just start by saying I was completely wrong. I made a video yesterday kind of debunking that there'd be a whole new era, and literally SP trolls me by unleashing a new era. Get ready for the Doomsday era. So this is officially from SP themselves. This was released today like at 3 in the morning my time. We have a brand new era, guys, which is crazy to me because we only had 4 seasons of the Metro era. So what? Is the Doomsday era only going to last like 2 months or 1 month and then there's a new era? I don't know. I will say this looks really cool. It looks to be like the underworld versus heaven, so heaven versus hell. So I'm all for it. It looks really cool, but I do have a lot of questions. What's going to happen to the Metro monsters? The beasts, as of right now, only give power to the Metro monsters. Is SP going to add it so that Metro monsters and Doomsday monsters have access to the beasts? Or is it the way that Metro monsters will stay competitive? If beasts only give energy to Metro monsters, maybe they'll be able to keep up with the increased stats of the new era. Are the new monsters going to have increased era? I don't know. Normally whenever SP releases something, a new era, they introduce something else, right? Like we had monsters, like we didn't always have talents, but then we got the talents. And after certain talents, we got the street talents. And then we got the beasts. And SP always adds something with the new era, right? So I'm wondering what it's going to be this time. So this is my very first time looking at this forum post. So I'm just going to scroll down and we're going to read it together. Or I guess I'm going to read it to you. Story time with Armor Gaming. Malarian has been defeated. He's gone into hiding somewhere in the infinite universe. The citizens of Electra have nothing to worry about, at least for a while. But we wish we could say the same about the inhabitants of Petra. They're about to be in the middle of a very nasty war. Centuries ago, angels and demons signed a treaty at the peak of conciliation in which they both agreed not to meddle with the balance between good and evil. Souls would distribute naturally between the underworld and celestial paradise. Guys, we're gonna get a Doomsday Uriel. I am so hyped for it. I guarantee we're going to get one of those. Alright, let's see. In order to seal this treaty, each party left a symbolic token at the peak of conciliation. Demons left a capsule of purgative fire, and angels left a pouch of divine essence ambrosia. The treaty was effective and contented both parties for a very long time. Nobody was counting with the change that happened in the underworld during the corrupted era. Barbatos was dethroned and replaced by 2 co-rulers, the Inheritor and Kai the Sunmelter. Are we gonna get a Doomsday Kai? I mean, he's been like in every single era. Alright, Inheritor was gonna be cool too. The problem was that the Inheritor has a massive ego, which didn't sit well with their term co-ruler. Oh, this lore is gonna center around the Inheritor, I bet. In order to become the sole ruler of the underworld, he went very far, further than anyone has ever gone before. He broke the pact between angels and demons by stealing the divine ambrosia to transform himself into a demon so powerful that no one could stand up against him or rule by his side. The balance is broken, but the angels won't stand still while the demons unleash evil upon Petra. So when all hope was lost, when salvation seemed impossible, when no one was there to save us, the Doomsday era arrived. Doomed Mythics. You wanted something grandiose? Well, hello, Doomed Mythics. This new generation is beyond good and evil because these words can't even start describing these new monsters and their glory. So the Good Legions book and the Evil Legions book, they are just going to explode even more. Alright, not only are they the most powerful monsters to date, they're also incredibly talented, and some of them quite literally, with deeper and more complex skills. Regardless of their favorite event, you'll all get something extraordinary. I remember when SP released the Mythic Monsters, it was because of all the complex skills, right? We got to the Forsaken Monsters where they had a rank up skill, and every skill was literally like, I'm going to cleanse, I'm going to torture, I'm going to deal damage, I'm going to cleanse again, I'm going to torture again, I'm going to get myself an extra turn. Like, these skills for the Forsaken Monsters got so darn intense and complex. I wonder if we're going back to that. Ambrosia. And for all this supernatural generation, we need a new resource that could unleash the inner power of every monster, Ambrosia. Quite literally the nectar of the gods, but in the wrong hands, a weapon to unleash hell. This is very scarce substance, but you can get it on our true and trusted rank up survival dungeon. So it looks like we're going to have a rank up survival dungeon for the Doomed Mythics. I think I'm going to say Doomsday Mythics more than the Doomed Mythics. It just sounds like they're all going to die. I hope that we don't lose the rank up survival dungeon for the Metro monsters, because that would be suck, and it would be so hard to rank them up and make them competitive. Rank up survival dungeons. Don't be afraid. Oh wow, it's like they read my thoughts. Don't be afraid. The rank up survival dungeons are here to stay. Not only that, we're adding more for this new Doom generation. But what about the Metro Mythics then? They won't be left out. They'll keep the rank up survival dungeons win-win. Thank you, SP, for giving us both dungeons. We're also reorganizing the rest of our dungeons, putting them on the right place. They can be dungeons, but no one said we should send them to oblivion. We will be rolling up our sleeves. It's time to tidy up the halls because we need to be ready for the Doomsday era. New breeding mountain. What? Are we going to have a third slot? We know you've been missing something new related to breedings for quite some time. Well, here it is, and it's something big. Breeding monsters becomes easier than ever with the new breeding mountain screen. Oh, it's just the screen, not an actual new location. Okay. Looking for the recipe for one of the breedable legendary or mythic monsters? No need to step out of the game. All the combination will be there. Oh, that's cool. So SP is literally going to tell you what monster you combine together in some screen. So you don't have to guess or anything. You don't have to check videos or anything like that. That's pretty cool. I like that. This goes for the breeding events too. By tapping on the events button, you'll see the monsters that are available for limited time along with the breeding combinations. Monsters featured in the breeding events, monsters featured in the breeding events, what we usually call successful results, will appear in a golden frame, whereas the rest unsuccessful will have a silver frame, but those are still breedable. You can aim for them too if you want to. You write your own story. But that's not all. We'll be sharing more info in the coming days, so stay tuned for our updates. Release date 12th of November. Okay, I'm pretty hyped for this. It's cool. Again, I like the design. It sounds like it's going to be something really cool, but there are still a lot of questions. I'm glad SP is going to give us the rank up survival dungeons for both eras. I'm glad that Metro rank up survival dungeon is not disappearing. Ambrosia looks to be like the new Ludum, the new Nebula, so we're gonna be collecting that. Yeah, and it looks like it's gonna center around. We don't really have the good guy of the story right now. We just know that Inheritor didn't want to be a co-ruler, so he's the one that broke the treaty. So that's gonna be interesting. So we can start speculating on what kind of monsters we're gonna be seeing in this era. But yeah, this is the official information from SP themselves, but we also have some information in the leaks. So let's go over to that right now. Alright everyone, I am on Chinchilla Leaks, link in the description if you want to follow along. So this is the screenshot I showed yesterday, upcoming era books, Barbarians and Underworld Dwellers. Now we know why it's the Underworld Dwellers, and it looks like before they take on the Heavens, they're going to take on some Barbarians. With that being said, it looks like we're getting brand new status effects, and a big lot of them. So let's go over them. Sandstorm deals 5% earth damage, reduces precision by 15% and blocks pierce. What the heck? We actually have something that blocks pierce? What does that even mean? If you sandstorm an enemy, even if they have the pierce mechanic, if the pierce trait or the pierce status caster, it's not going to work anymore. So what if a monster has a skill that applies pierce? I guess, yeah, they won't be able to. How does that work? So if you have a monster that has pierce, they can target whoever they want. But if pierce is blocked, you know when you select the opponent, let's say the enemy has a Megatons and a monster in the background. If you pick the monster in the background, I guess even though let's say it's one of the skills like Beambot has that applies pierce and then attacks, I guess it would be denied, so it would just go to the Megaton monster. So it looks like Megaton monsters are back in action, everyone. So this is definitely powerful. OP, yeah, the community agrees. This is powerful because it blocks pierce. Reducing precision by 15%. This is basically a sunburn. I think it's sunburn. This is basically like the light version because it reduces accuracy by 15%. Okay. Electrified deals 15% thunder damage and blocked area dodge. What the heck? You can even block area dodge now? The thing about this, though, is if a monster has Electrified, they would have to single target a monster with area dodge first to nullify it. Blocks the area dodge effect. Yeah, the wording on me confuses me. So if a monster has a trait as area dodge, does that still block it, or does it only block the status caster? You know, like if a monster is immune to control, and if we were to have something that says blocks immune to control, would it nullify the trait? This is as close as we're getting to trait nullification, right? Because we've never had something that nullifies the trait. I guess trait disable. Huh, this is going to be interesting. Deals 15% water damage, deals 10%... What the heck is this? Boiling. Deals 15% water damage and 10% fire damage. OP. I think it really depends on how long it's going to last. If it lasts like one turn, it's just 25%. If it lasts 2 turns, it's just 50%. You know, we have Curse right now that is 10, 20, 40. So, interesting. Very interesting. Boiling. So, I wonder what kind of monster is going to have these. Let's see. Deals 10% light. Target will receive all incoming attacks. What the heck? Wait, what? Deals 10% light damage. Target will receive all incoming attacks. I'm assuming it gives taunt to the enemy? Target will receive all incoming... I don't think it'll give Megaton to the enemy. Oh, wait. No, sorry. This means guard down. Okay, I was like, this is dumb. Target will receive oncoming attacks. I'm pretty sure that just means guard down. So 10% light damage and guard down. That's whatever. Hellfire deals 10% damage, reduces precision by 25%. What? Whoa. No way. Okay, so this is like that curse mechanic of like, here's 10%, and let me double to 20%, and let me double to 40%. I don't think it's going to double. If anything, maybe the damage will double, but not the precision. I think this is going to deal 10% damage, reduce accuracy by 25%, and then deals 20% damage, and then if it doubles again, like 40. It'll be like a curse mechanic, but the precision, I don't think that's going to be doubling. That's going to be 25%. And again, like this is the part of the sneak peek where we're free to speculate, and SP is not finalized this. Toxins deals 15% nature damage. Target will become vulnerable, increasing damage received by 50. Honestly, this is pretty powerful. Like poison right now is like, whatever, reduce damage output. Now it's like, hey, let me make the attacks 15% stronger, 50% stronger. And remember, even this 15% is 50% stronger. So this is 22.5 damage. So that is pretty good. Pretty good. Like, ever since Ninja got released, a lot of players started using it. And then we have Bane. Deals 15%, 20, and 25 magic on each turn. OP. I don't know if this is OP. This is basically Curse. So Curse is 10, 20, 40. 10 and 20, that's 30, and 40, that's 70. This is 15 and 20, that's 35 and 25. This is actually 60. This is weaker than Curse right now. So Bane is weaker than Curse, not to mention there's no stamina drain. So I wouldn't say this is OP since Curse is better. Let's see. The Metro era has amazing blah blah. Oh, so every time SP releases a new era, they make new monsters breedable. So let's see what they made. Granoy, Lux, Erebus, Talika, Thyra, Droplamental, Azuriel, or Anton. Why what the heck? Oh, right here, there's the space. Anton, so an epic monster? No, he's not an epic monster. Anton, is he an epic? No, he's a mythic. Anton? He's the Luffy. He's the One Piece monster. I don't even know. Azuriel. Legendary. No, legendary, right? Yeah, legendary. Okay, cool. Anton, Mr. Scratch, Oliver. Yeah, irrelevant. Also, McCreamy monster soon. And Clutch, exclusive paywall monster. Okay, so it looks like now we know what the Doom monster is going to bring. They're going to bring new status casters. So all the old generation monsters that are like immune to poison, immune to nightmares, immune to curse, it's not going to matter. Now, if this new era monsters only have the new status effects, or are they maybe going to have the old status effect with some new status effects, which I think it's going to happen, but this is definitely interesting. I was so darn wrong. SP threw a curveball and literally released a new era 4 months after the previous era. So we have Doomsday, guys. I have no idea what it's going to bring. We're going to get more information. So if you want to stay up to date with everything, make sure to subscribe because we are definitely going to be tackling everything that SP throws at us. I don't know, guys. I'm pretty hyped. I'm also scared. I'm also worried. What's going to happen with the beasts? Again, right now they only increase Metro stats. Are they going to increase Doom stats, or is that the way they stay competitive? I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.